Okay, 4-month update. Had a really bad problem one day while I was at work. This J-boat pump decided it wanted to point down toward the sand and blast a big hole into my sand bed. I recently fixed that hole in the sand bed, but the problem is I lost one of my fish. I don't even know where he is. My Royal Grama has disappeared. I don't know if he got buried somehow in the rock work, because he liked to hide in the rock near the bottom, but I haven't seen him since that day. This happened about a week ago, almost a week. And the fact that my sand bed was so disturbed, it made a big pile in the center of the tank. I had to move all the stuff back, or the sand back into that hole. But after that happened, I noticed some things. My Gorgonia has closed up shop. He has not opened up since that day, and I hope he can recover, but I don't know if he will. All the polyps are in. They haven't come out. My GSP has taken a turn for the worse since that day. It's not looking as good as it was. It tries to come out some, but it's not as full as it was before. My torch coral has been kind of small. He hasn't come out as much as he would normally, but he's still coming out. My frog spawn and hammer have kind of closed up more than usual. The Duncan seems to be okay now. He was closed for quite a while, but he's open wide now and looking good today. So, don't know why the J-bow is really loose. Even if I straighten it out, now it points up. At least I got it to where it's pointing up, which is not a bad thing. I mean, it's putting a lot of motion at the top of the water. It's not currently on because the other one is on right now. So I'm going to have to see about working on that this weekend, see if I can figure out what's going on with it. The pumps, all of my pumps are due to be taken out for cleaning anyway, so I'll get to inspect it then. But yeah, I'm kind of sad that I lost my Royal Grama. He was doing really good. He was getting big and he was fat and healthy, eating well, and a good tank mate for the rest of the fish. Also, I noticed since that kind of disaster happened, my media shower coral has pretty much closed up too. No polyp extension that I can see. The polyps seem to still be in there, but I'm not sure if it's doing well at all. All the other fish seem to be fine, although my tang here, my blue tang, I don't know, he keeps getting spots on him. I don't think it's white spot. I think it's from him being in the rocks, because sand was blown all over the tank. All the rock work was covered in sand. I had to blow it off with a turkey baster. I had to do a really big water change after that that sand disaster, and I'm sure the nitrates and phosphates were like off the charts. I had to clean out my sump. Had to add some filter pads in there to clear out the water column, to polish the water. I changed my GFO and my carbon, and as I said, I did a really sizable water change. It's been almost a week now. Things seem to be trying to get back to normal. My shrimp was really messed up too. My cleaner shrimp, But he went ahead and molted and cleared himself right up because he was really bad looking. So he's doing good now. Other than that, my other corals seem to be doing okay. This one here took a hit because he was near the blast and the sand was thrown all over him. My Holstein Xenia started detaching, trying to get away because they were getting hit directly, pretty much by that power head. So the piece that did detach, I put him into my little semi-frag quarantine tank, the one without copper, of course, and it seems to be doing fine in there. Other than that, the tank is doing good as far as I can tell for 4 months. It could be worse, but that's the type of stuff you got to deal with when you have a reef. I see. So I'm glad I am taking it slow. I wouldn't want to have massive colonies of, SPS and things like that in here and it gets destroyed because of a pump problem. Other than that, I haven't had much time to do anything else on the tank but to try to nurse it back to health, that is. And when I do any of the projects that I mentioned in earlier videos, I'll post a video and show you those. So rest in peace, Royal Grandma. I miss you already. You were one of my fish from my fish list that I really wanted. And maybe I'll get another one in the future. I'm not sure. Right now I don't have any plans to add anything fish-wise to the tank. But I'm thinking about getting another coral, a toadstool leather coral. I know it's more green, but it's something that can grow and help take care of the water and gets pretty big. So if I get that, I'll show you in my next update. Other than that, if you have any comments, please leave some down below. Like and subscribe. And you guys have a good one.